If anybody comes in here, know if you can see me. I need to know if I am clear. Am I crystal clear? Probably not. Probably can't see me. Coffee, coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee time. Can you see me, Evelyn? I'm afraid that I'm fuzzy. And hi. Yeah, I know, Matt, I'm on freaking one bar and there's jets going overhead right when I decided to live stream. Little glitchy? Well, crap, I'll take a little glitchy if I'm at all able to check in with you and say hi. Natalie, not great here. Yeah. Actually, at this particular moment, there is a freaking jet. There's some sort of a base or something close by because every time jets go overhead, I lose it. Which I can watch anybody's live streams out here, no problem at all. No problem. But I'm pretty sure live streaming's different because it's going out or whatever. So probably if I would have done this today, which is kind of a spur of the moment thing, I decided to a couple hours ago. But if I tried it during the day, first of all, you could see me better because, yeah, and probably be more clear. Hi, Pixie. How are you? How are you? I missed you guys. Missed making my videos. I think it's been freaking about 3 months. So I figured it was time to see my YouTube buddies. And I really hope that it straightens out because I'm not going to stay on here long because if I'm not going to do that to you guys, or I won't do that. Because I'd like to be playing my freaking, listen to this shit if you can hear it. Copyright free because it's already bad enough out here. So I will take that off actually. What have you guys been doing if you can still see me and hear me? What have you all been up to the past 2 or 3 months? I'm fighting the cold, planning my escape out of the Midwest this summer. I'm craving the cold and the snow. I know winter's going to be ending here soon, but I definitely did not get my fill. Which, being in southern Missouri, I'm going to have to fight for that because the weather here is pretty freaking moody, actually. Pixie, I'm doing good. I am doing good. I've just been doing what I do. My son Elijah came and stayed with me for 3 weeks in my guest camper and it was quite the experience. So I think it's been 2 weeks since he went back home, and I've just been doing shit, building shit, small things here and there. As usual, don't make videos of it. Just do stuff when I feel like it. Evelyn, making plans and moving silently. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. All the main stuff I got going on, I don't tell anyone about, as usual. And then if it doesn't work out, I'll know it's, yeah. Can you guys see me a little bit better now? Because the jets aren't going overhead right now. I actually can't believe you can freaking see me at all. Actually. But I am pretty impressed I can watch live streams out here with one freaking bar of another phone that I'm using the hotspot on. I do like my cold and my snow. That's nice when it's cold and it snows a whole bunch, and it's freaking good experience every year for me if I get my snow. Sorry to keep asking, but can you see me, guys? The more you move around, the blurrier it is. Okay, I'm gonna sit still. Try to. Is my coffee cup blurry when it moves? Guys, goodness sakes. I should have tried this sooner, but I just didn't feel like it till now. I went out the past, pretty much since October. Tried going back out in the world a little bit, tried making some friends that I could spend time with in person. Goodness. Yeah. Let's just say I'm back in for the long run. Are you by chance going to be in Oklahoma at the end of April? Maybe. I'm really overdue for a visit to my mother. When I left last time, I said, nope, I'm never going back to Oklahoma again. Because I had to freaking drive back by myself through Oklahoma City and through the tolls and all that. And I just don't like to drive too much unless it's back roads. But yeah, I miss my mother. I miss my mother a lot. I've been thinking about her a lot lately and needing her. So maybe. Are you going to be in Oklahoma, Evelyn, at the end of April? Nomad, you've been traveling around the East Coast. Nice. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't have much of a desire to travel, but I do have the desire to freaking bushcraft and camp. And that would require us barely even explored the Mark Twain woods here. Barely even. But I have quite a bit the past few months. I've got some freaking kick-ass sheds, which I went shed hunting 3 times by myself, didn't find anything. And then I went with I actually went on a freaking date, and which it didn't work out. But well, I mean, it didn't work out for us being anything other than friends. But we were driving down this road, and right after he said, you should look around fence lines, I freaking looked, and I seen the top of this one gleaming in the sunlight. I said, can you stop? I seen one. I could tell he was shocked and didn't necessarily, he thought I was teasing or something. But when I went and ran back behind the pickup, right there, laying just like freaking this, side by side, as if he just fucking laid his head down. I found a matching set, a pair. Most beautiful freaking sheds I ever had anything to do with. And I have a lot of sheds. They're magnificent. Special to me. Yeah. Yeah, it's very special. So, yeah. Shed hunting's my thing. I mean, I've went maybe 4 times before I moved here. I have a little tiny shed, which I found out now is actually pretty rare to find the small ones. I've had 2 of them. And yeah. I like to find freaking all kinds of sheds. Moose, antlers, elk, everything. But, I mean, freaking, I would totally love to have freaking 3-hour live streams like before. But until I learn the boundaries of what my reception out here can do, I'm probably not going to be on here too terrible long. Jesus says it's been not even 13 minutes. It feels like it's a lot longer than that. But I'm just letting you guys know I probably won't be on here too long. Forget the date. You got a different good find. Well, yeah. Yeah, we're buddies and everything. I mean, it was definitely meant to be a connection. That's just, yeah. Freaking guys, I went on since 2013. I went on 4 dates, which like I told you guys, I've only been in them 3 long-term relationships pretty much since I was 17. Well, anyways, I went on 4 dates, including one back in October with yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys. The things I've learned about the dating world out there. Things I've learned. Yeah. Nanya, Texas. Hi, Jake. How are you? How are you doing? Sorry about my fuzzy live stream, but I was missing you guys and figured it's time to say hi. And just having a cup of coffee with you. It just happens to be an extra large cup I got from the old Dollar General for $5. Pretty cute cup, actually. And it keeps my coffee nice and hot. Yeah. Sometimes you don't find out just how weird you are, I guess, till you get out around people. You can be shut in for years, freaking over a decade. But it's good to do something new and helps us know our areas where we need change in and stuff like that. So I've been really thankful for getting out. I've had some quiet adventures. So, yeah. Awesome. Good, Pixie. I'm glad, because that tells me that possibly during the daytime it will be even better. Especially since all the trees don't have their leaves on them right now. Really makes me happy that I can even just say hi to you. I mean, I know it sucks to watch some of these live stream when it's not freaking clear. I don't mind doing it, but I understand why it's not the best thing. So I'm super awkward after spending so much time alone. Nomad, me too. I lose my freaking words. Like, the dates I went out and shit, the guys are all freaking, I don't know. Nah. I've done a lot of thinking the past couple days, and I never dated in my life. I had the 3 guys that I was with long term. It was just like we met, obviously in person, passing or however, whatever. And it was immediate. From that moment on, they say love at first sight, whatever. I mean, you could get into this and that about it, but yeah, it is a thing. love at first sight. We could get into the, well, you just love the way they look, or no, it's also the way they make you feel and a lot of other things as well. It's just this thing that you can't explain. Even as a believer, you can't explain it. And then it seems like with the porn these days and the way the world is and all the freaking self-worship, which I too am guilty of on social media, that it seems to me, and I'm calling out to God about this, to learn something new, because I have to, because I've come up against a wall. People aren't loving the same. Like, men don't need the women like they used to. It felt like men aren't, I'm not saying men aren't manly, because freaking heck yeah, they're manly, but like where you meet a woman and you claim her, like, I want that one, that's mine. And then she comes into your world or whatever. I don't want to go too deep here because it's going to be touchy subjects, but I mean, it just seems like people, what the hell is casual dating? Like, okay, if you meet someone, whatever, you want to like them, if you want to spend, I mean, you don't want to be 24/7 with them right off the bat, but you kind of do. And that's where I'm different. So, I mean, I said for a long time now that this is my campsite. And boy, has it ever healed my mind and all of my trauma. There are side effects left within me that I don't know when they will ever go away. I know that they will definitely go away in time. But I am definitely healed. And this land and this way of life has done that for me. I don't expect any man to come here and, live in my little shed and shit. I'm prepared to take steps forward in a future for whatever may be ahead. I will not let go of my land, anything that I have. But, yeah, I'm not going to casually date anyone. Yeah. There's my little talk about, give you a little gist about what I'm thinking recently. Because I went out to the dating world. Normally how I am is, so I only had like 70 Facebook friends for freaking 3 years. My Facebook is private unless I choose to make a specific post public. So I will get countless, obviously we all do, countless freaking messages from guys. You know what? Never open them. Whatever I could read from rolling it down the tap, I'd read. And I just wouldn't talk to anyone. Well, back in freaking, let's just say November, I started, trying. So, yeah. Because I'm not gonna, like, if you're drinking or you've just been so devastatingly lonely and you intentionally sin and do what you do, and obviously it was just that one time, okay, that's understandable. But if you're attempting to freaking somehow be friends and screw, and no, I only do that for love. I mean, I'm not gonna have a screw buddy or something or freaking, no, that's not gonna happen. So there's my dilemma. So Catherine is back to being a recluse. Yeah. So, yeah. My sister's wedding venue is coming along wonderfully. I don't know if any of you guys did like her page over there. I was putting the freaking link on Facebook and stuff. But it's going awesome. They held off on the barn until freaking it gets warmer. But what they've done in the house is it's just amazing. It's awesome. I can't wait to go back and going back for a visit. Can't wait. Can't wait to maybe get married there one day. If I choose to get married again, that's where I'm going to get married at. Obviously. Or maybe not. Maybe freaking not. Maybe I'll be freaking somewhere in the middle of the woods and freaking jumping over a little waterfall and you freaking say I do or some shit. Who knows? God knows. Maybe we'll never get married again. Who knows? Yeah, Evelyn, I'm happy. Happy for my sister. I have my dream. I just have to hold on to it, and even the best things, when we get used to them, we start taking them for granted or not realizing that's just not really happening with me with this land, because on my worst freaking times, I just freaking look at my hills, look at my view, and I calm down. It's like wonderful. Love it. I love it here. I love my land. Yeah. And my wood stove is kicking ass. I've got my formula for burning. And yeah, got plenty of firewood. Can you guys still see me? Yeah. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Everybody reaches those times where they're questioning everything. It's been that way for me for a freaking week. So I'm glad this is working so I could come to my YouTube friends, my YouTube buddies. I already feel better. Well, I'm sitting right over here. That's my bed over there, back there. I'm sitting right beside my wood stove, which of course the barrel stove, so it's probably gonna get pretty hot. I miss you too, Evelyn. I think you were on my, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what the heck I stopped doing my freaking videos for. I didn't run around terrible much. I just freaking stopped. Because I'm literally right at the door with my watch hours, which is totally awesome. I have until August. I mean, I'm not going to monetize my channel unless one specific thing changes. I have to wait and see. But I'd like to be able to, obviously. I think I started on YouTube in 2020. Oh, you guys, I started doing TikTok. Freaking A, you know what? I was so against TikTok just because, for goodness sakes, I don't want to watch like a 5-second, 1-second video. Well, my brother makes me laugh my ass off putting freaking TikToks up and shit. Always has me watch them. Well, anyways, I got on TikTok. I can upload a TikTok video from my land, no problem. If I went to upload a YouTube video out here, even a 1-minute short or whatever, no, wouldn't freaking do it. I don't get it. TikTok's no problem. And I mean, my TikTok's doing pretty good, and I'm not even putting anything into it at all whatsoever. And live streamers, I started watching live streamers on TikTok. Oh my goodness, you guys. I mean, there's like serious, I mean, if you're about the money for that, for like a hobby thing that you do and whatever. Yeah, TikTok is free. I went to the underbelly because that's how I do stuff. I go in deep. I want to know, I want to learn it. TikTok is freaking bank, where the bank is. And only thing you gotta be careful about though is like they're more strict about cigarettes and stuff or drinking alcohol. You gotta like do this. Or they'll put a little warning up that says, so you know, you're consuming harmful substances and stuff, because there's a lot of kids on TikTok probably. Whatever. Like here we can set it for not for kids, which they should do that there. But I haven't made a TikTok in weeks, but I'm just letting you know that it's loving off grid and I am making TikToks because it's freaking fun. I mean, I think I kind of fell in love with TikTok. I like the deer blind dad jokes. Oh my goodness, they're so funny. Yeah, when life does get in the way, I get in the way. I was freaking crying around today and realized I am literally only a victim of myself, and I totally self-sabotage. I am my own worst enemy. That is a complete fact. I am my own worst enemy. I'd like someone to protect me from myself. That's where I'm hiding out. Yeah. Well, I haven't been on TikTok in freaking like 6 days, 7 days, but like the first month, I spent like a month just going in deep on live streamers. I was like, man, this guy's freaking weird. And then freaking, I don't know, it's cool. It's just people, like, you can, doesn't seem to have the almost churchy, like, gotta be, appear perfect, whatever, as YouTube does. It's more like, just be fucking weird. Just be yourself. Literally be yourself. Freaking, I don't know. I really like TikTok for what it represents. Everything has a crap side. But, yeah, and then I haven't been on there for a while either, so. But, oh, shoot. Elijah gave me this little tablet, and I freaking love it so much. That's the coolest thing ever. Right? What do I do here? I mess with something. No, I don't want to put a user in a timeout. What the hell? So this is my phone. It's a $30 track phone with a crack in it. Tiniest freaking screen ever. Well, my son, when he left, he gave me his little tablet because he got a freaking one of them kick-ass, I don't want to get this wrong, Samsungs that it closes and opens. Super pricey, super awesome. So he gave me this. I've been using the heck out of this thing. I love it. I'm riding in style out here, you guys, now. I just got to up my light game. It's telling me, asking me if I want to pin a message. Okay, there we go. Hey, whatever makes you happy, even if it's TikTok. Yeah, TikTok's just so much easier for me to do out here because I can just, it's really neat because, oh, this is another thing I want to tell you guys. If you care about this. You can freaking play whatever freaking music you want on freaking TikTok. It is freaking awesome. So you can have your live stream. Most of the people that I watch, which is like 7, I usually have a very small circle, but I start out having a big circle. Like you want to just drink your beer and hang out or whatever. A lot of freaking screw boys on there, but regardless, and girls. But you can play your music, like the newest music, and I don't know what you have to do. I researched it, and I don't know, but it's so easy to do. It's just freaking awesome because you can't do that here on YouTube. I mean, like, say I want to play Luke Combs or something and, like, sing, which I would not freaking do that shit, but, yeah. So TikTok is cool. Thanks, Pixie. Does make me happy. Yeah, I do love my music. I literally, for 3 months straight, now I only do full albums now. So, like, say I want to listen to Godsmack, I'll do the whole album. Freaking System of a Down, whole album. I just discovered Starset like 3 or 4 days ago, and I'm back and forth between the Horizons album. I don't know what the other one is. Just freaking blasting. Just blasting. And my Walmart speaker, $100.
Power off.
It's just powered off. It freaking does. It's just booms my whole freaking shed. Like yesterday, I was having kind of a hard day, so I was looking out my window at my hills. I put my head up against my window pane, and it was the bass was freaking massaging my brain. Yeah, I do love my tunes. Definitely. Well, it's been 30 minutes. Can you guys still see me, or am I fuzzy? I will freaking definitely try to live stream again tomorrow, and I don't expect you to be here, hang out, whatever. But I'm going to just do another attempt midday tomorrow to see if it's crystally clear. And obviously there'll be more light in here and shit, which my light up there that I have hung, I have it plugged into our power bank, which I tested it out back at my sister's and only lasts for a couple hours. So then pretty much after that, I'm screwed. All I have is my little lantern, which I use every freaking night. Love this thing. I have 2 of them. Actually, I have 3, but the other one needs a new wick. No, don't see me. I want attention, but I don't want attention. I want a freaking man to freaking baby me is what I freaking want. Honestly. Reach that point. Not embarrassed to admit it. But I'm certainly not going to be foolish about it or, get myself hurt in the process or none of that shit. So, but it's a new thing for me figuring out what this whole, I've definitely been alone for long enough. Since 2015, really. There's been times in between. I think you guys saw all that. So, but pretty much been alone since 2015. So, I think I'm getting ready. But obviously, when you start off after so long of not having something, it's going to be a little bit difficult. So, yeah. Yep. But I'm going to go. So, thanks for letting me talk. I feel a lot better. Either you're a person that understands mental health issues or you're not. So I just thought a lot about it today, and I told you guys, my dad told me in 2021, Catherine, set your standards higher, and I am still tripping over that statement because my dad says so little. It was like God standing there and telling me that, and I still cannot comprehend it because I think that some people that have mental problems and have done terrible wrongs and so on and so forth are some of the best people on this earth. And I think that someone that has a nice freaking brand new pickup and lots of land and they look all freaking everything's great are pieces of fucking shit. I don't mean anything about going to heaven and hell. I'm not judging. I'm saying they don't love right. But then some people that have been tortured and are looked down on and they losing their glow or so on and so forth, them's the people that I seem to love. So, but I love you. I love you, Evelyn. Thanks for saying that. I'm going to take off, okay? Thanks for listening to me. I'm definitely going to try again tomorrow, okay? Thanks for being here, and thanks for being my YouTube buddies. I'm coming back here. I refuse. I refuse.